Okay, so I don't know. Maybe Megan, you know the answer? Why everybody's freaked out about this storm?
I don't think so. I thought it was just rain. I mean, we don't live on the coast.
A little bit of rain or a lot of rain and some snow, like a little bit of snow, and then a whole bunch of wind. I don't think this is one that we. If we were right on the beach, I think we'd worry a little bit more. But we get wind here a lot during the winter, anyways. And as long as the water has somewhere to go, we're usually pretty good. I mean, we get some tree limbs down, probably lose power, but we have generators, so it's not really that big of a deal around here. Or it isn't most of the time. Tanner is doing much better even today than he was yesterday, so he's moving along. He will not be down this weekend. We're going to have to take it week by week, and then he's going to have to be on a work regimen of easy work first, so get him 100% back in order. Before we know it, he'll be there. Do I ever stay at the farm at night? I'm here 5 days and 5 nights out of the week. Doesn't mean that I'm technically working, but if something happens, I'm here on property. So they know where I'm at, and they can always come and get me or call me. The 24-hour person is usually up here at night. So after 7 o'clock at night, 5 o'clock at night is when the majority of people are done their shift. We have a couple people that stay till 7, then after 7 there's the night crew that's on, which is either 1 or 2 people, not counting Carlene, that keep track of everything. And then I'm usually here, and I don't know, 4 days, maybe even 5 now. Tom is also on property, so there's enough people here if something were to go down. You see it on snowstorms, especially when Tanner's here. He might be out there at 3 o'clock in the morning plowing. But we don't go out specifically looking for work at 1 o'clock in the morning. Today was a very strange day. We had a lot of stuff going on. We got our dogs out. They all did good. I had a bunch of logistical stuff. Megan had a bunch of logistical stuff. Libby had to fill in for us on some other things, so that she picked up some of the load. It was just one of those crazy days. It was like a Monday. Today's my Friday. So I am off tomorrow. I will be back, I'll be back Saturday. I usually bring Tanner back, but he won't be coming back. But I usually come down Saturday night because I have to work Sunday. Yes, and it's a full moon tonight, and I guess the next three high tides, well, whenever the storm starts, the next 3 high tides are going to be with high winds and flooding. So I guess that's their major concern on the coastline. We're still quite a ways away from, far enough away from the coastline that we're not going to get any storm damage from the ocean. We'll get the high winds, but, we've had worse. Bet you that is me, Chipper Steve.
Yes.
And it is.
How you doing?
Good, good.
We got one belly up? Belly up.
Hey, Benny.
It's my Friday. Come on, Benny, sing it with me. It's my Friday.
Yeah, I didn't bring anything today, I'm sorry. Saturday I'll have some.
Bentley's like, what? What? You don't need any chaos. I don't know what she's got for mail. I don't see a lot of mail. Unless she's got it hid somewhere. I see a huge box. Let me see what she's got here. I don't have my glasses on. I have to tell you where that's from. All right, hold on one second, folks. She'll be right with you.
Yeah. Although they're still supposed to, up in the camp, an hour far up, you're supposed to get up to a foot, so.
Have you told them to call you if you're on property and one of the Prego donkeys needs it? Well, that whole business of sticking their arm in the rear end and turning the donkey around, the baby around.
Yeah.
You're not, because your hands are too big. Because
They're not doing
Brian sat here and he told me that he's got a size 9 hand.
size 9.
Yeah, and that he wasn't going to be able to stick his hand up her Tiwi and turn the baby around. He'd have to have somebody with smaller hands. So I started going through the place with smaller hands. And of course, the perfect one is Janine. And so I'd work with Janine. And Janine would. But I don't want to tell Janine ahead of time, because if you tell her ahead, I got to do that. But if she's here and you say, Janine, we need emergency, do this, and she'd kick her hand right
She'll do
in.
it.
Yeah. So we're not telling her ahead of time.
I'd give it a try, but I don't know that I
hands are
know
too
how
big.
to turn the baby. I mean, I wouldn't know what to feel for.
Well, it's a baby. You know what?
Well, yeah, it's a baby
horse.
donkey.
Yeah. So 1 foot, the other foot in the nose is what you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
If you have anything else, you got a problem. Or if you have 4 feet out the front, and you got two heads, which is what could happen down there,
Yeah, I
because it's
know.
awful big.
Yeah, she's huge. isn't she?
Awful
I
big.
am hoping not.
Huh?
I'm hoping there's not twins.
I'm hoping they're not twins, too, because twins don't usually make it.
Nope.
That's what you couldn't be Janine with her long hands. I tell you. We don't tell Janine, though, because I don't think she listens to mail calls, so she doesn't know.
Let's hope.
Let's just not tell her. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? I'm supposed to open the mail.
Open things.
Open mail. Open mail, insert foot. Let's put that up here. There, right here. Now you can put it right there. Because then we got, hey, this is yesterday's mail. Ginger Snap. I had it yesterday.
Ginger snap.
I saved it for him.
That's probably empty too.
Yeah, this is not good.
All right, this should be
Oh,
today's.
so that's today's. There we go. That's fine. The oil bill, of course. I didn't get that yesterday. The oil bill. That has to go to Linda. Got to put the bottle down there. What happened to the bottle?
It's over here. We got it.
You got it?
Yeah. It's right here.
This. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I had lost what I. There we go.
Hi, Reese. Hi, big girl. You take a little break from your babies?
Yes, she comes out now. Chaos, you may not go in there. That could be a bad thing. Okay, here we have Kathleen Holmes, Newport, New Hampshire. There's a lot of Newports and Newburyports and Newbury and things like that. Get out of there. I don't have anything. Who are you anyway? Sizzle. You're supposed to bring this to me in a basket, you know that. If I mention the word basket, you run, right? Is that what you do? See? You're going to turn the other way. Well, you know, you could have this. Would you like this? Would you like that? There you go. Good girl. She took it. Okay, we have Kathleen Holmes. Enclosed is money for a purchase of my first ever chicken brick.
Good girl. Oh,
Been
nice.
enjoying Service Dog Project cameras since 17. Bless you and everyone there who helps you do such great work. Thank you, because this is how we get to do great works, because if we didn't have the chicken bricks,
That's awesome.
we wouldn't do a damn
It
thing.
was right.
We wouldn't get a damn thing done. Now, this,
Barbara from Michigan says, buy the long gloves for the donkey butt.
yeah, they're obstetrical sleeves.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, those plastic gloves go right up to your
Yeah.
elbow.
Is that right? I would like those if I have to go down there.
I think your hands are too big. This is the Department of Treasury receipt. I'll put that in here. That was the nicest lady. I'll tell you.
Who's that?
The Department of Treasury, they have a new, what the hell they call it? Called it something besides customer support or whatever they called it before. They have a new name for it, and she's in the new department, and she was really very helpful and nice, and I'm absolutely thrilled. And she said she's going to call me the 13th of March, and I bet she does. I put it on the calendar. Okay, this is Mary, Southington, Connecticut.
Yeah, right.
Mary, here we go. Carlene and crew. I'm sending a little money for the internship program. Good.
Nice.
Hoping that Tanner will be one of them. He will be. I hope his health is improving. He is so good with people, animals, and tools, machinery, and he's one of the nicest kids I've ever worked with. Sassy Bell. Well, thank you very much. We're going to whip him into shape. Don't worry about that. Let's see. An internship program. So that goes in here, and that goes over there.
Go with it.
Oh, this is clean.
All I care about is cake and maybe 3 people. All right. Step aside, coffee. This is a job for alcohol. Oh, step aside coffee. This is a job for alcohol. Okay.
Sizzle.
Sizzle, over here, baby. Come on, honey.
You can call them swear words. I call them sentence enhancers. That's a good one. Did you hear that?
No, I'm sorry. I was getting a kiss.
You can call them swear words. I call them sentence enhancers.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
Why don't they call vets dog tours?
Dog tours.
Yeah?
Oh,
Because those are people? The doctors? No.
I don't know the root of it.
So DOC, DOG, no. That's not as good as the other one. Instead of cleaning the house, I just turned off the lights. Yeah, I've done that. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes too loudly?
What was that?
I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes too loudly? Those are good.
I've got some great ones to show you later.
You can't go in there.
Pam Ridgeway, North Charleston, South Carolina. Oh, that's for Tanner. Oh, Lord, now what are we gonna do?
We should get a, do we have a,
We don't have one. We'll put it in there unopened, because
well,
then,
there's a basket up here we can throw in.
where?
Right here.
Another basket?
Another basket.
We have a Tanner basket.
Tanner basket. There we go.
Oh, no, that's my dog basket.
Oh, excuse me.
No, we better put it in
I don't
there.
want to confuse Tanner with the dog.
But I'm trying to teach her to carry it. And she will. She will. If you give it to her and say, hold it and stay, and don't you move a goddamn inch, she will stand, she will stand there.
I didn't know that was the sequence of...
Don't you move a goddamn inch. Don't you know that?
Girls here.
Every once in a while I use that around here. People don't know it. It's from Bert and I. Which way to Millinocket? Well, you go up the road there about a mile, and you can turn left at the greenhouse. And, well, no, if you went right here, and then went down there to Tilly's Forge, you might, well, no, that's not the way either. And then he goes a couple more things, and then he says, Millinocket, come to think of it, don't you move a goddamn inch.
I remember that.
Remember that one?
They were funny.
Yeah,
They were funny.
found a body down in the kelp. Was it,
Remember that one?
Can't get
oh
that
God,
from here.
was he wearing high boots or low boots? He was wearing high boots. Well, no, come to think of it, they was high boots turned down low. Well then, it wasn't me. There was a lot of those.
They were funny.
They are funny. Please post a great day. This is from Stephanie from Beverly. Thank you very much, Stephanie from Beverly.
Ready to go? That last one from Pam, whoever it was.
What?
There was one from Pam somebody.
Was that the Tanner one?
Oh, that was the Tanner one, never mind.
Oh, take it back.
There you go. All right, well, how about the one you just
Stevie.
got? This one?
Oh, dear me. Stephanie from Beverly. Cerrone.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Sizzle was a very good dog at the church the other day.
She's a good girl.
She's always a
Deepy, Colgate, Wisconsin.
Thank you.
Wow. This check is part of the memorial gift for Elaine Kauth. My sister Patty has sent a portion already. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you. Memorial for Elaine Kauth. I think I'm going to put that all in the bucket. I think Linda's got the information of who to send that to. Okay. And we have Harold and Wanda.
Marilyn one.
Harold and Wanda. Don't you go in there.
Back up. Back up.
What's she looking at? Chaos, back up. Huh?
She's looking at Lisa.
Yeah. Okay, we have Harold and Wanda. Gluten-free joy.
Checking out their diets again.
Yep. Yep. City. That's the. Well, that's the charge card. I don't think I want to do this. Well, that's not bad. It's been worse. Put it in there. It's been worse. Jan Gerhold, no, mailed it on the 26th.
Tanner basket.
Oh. No, that's not a Tanner. You're confusing me.
Thanks
you're
to
telling me
Blue
that this has
Penguin,
to
who
go-
noticed there were a couple up behind you there, so thank you, Blue.
Oh. Okay, we'll put that in there. And then we have, according to a survey, if you play a musical instrument, your IQ will be 5 points higher. I played one very badly.
Me too.
I'm sure I went down about 47 points. Joan Rivers, 40 for you and 60 for me, and equal partners we will be. An average of 35 people call 911 each year to get the weather forecast. Oh my God. That's no good. That's no good, people.
Why am I not surprised about that?
Apple cider vinegar. Did you want that? Did you want apple cider vinegar?
Oh, sure.
Verizon, there's the Verizon bill. We put that in there.
Accessories.
Martha,
Gargo?
Cornelia, Georgia.
Good boy.
Would you like some apple cider vinegar?
I crazy for you. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Carlene, pardon the 85-year-old penmanship. Goes with the 80-year-old eye. At least I am above ground. I too have been in the bed with leg iced and elevated. My leg hit the footrest of my recliner, and my entire leg turned black and blue. I enjoy watching the babies. I spent 3 days in the hospital on pain meds. Oh, I'm glad you're out. At any rate, that's what you do. You put your foot up in the air. Okay, you can have that one.
Oh, thank you so much.
And this is chicken bricks. I hope while she was in the hospital she watched us. So that's the fun. Here's the chicken bricks. Here's the chicken bricks. Here's the chicken bricks. Okay, so that needs a 2 on there. Chicken brick department. Okay. And this one's for the fun. Marvelous. Marvelous. That goes in there, and you can be the funny one. There you go. Carlene, that's me.
Already got that.
Miami. Doris Cohen. Bahaba. Florida. That's not the way you say it when you're from Florida, though.
Bahama.
Bahaba, Maine, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough envelope. Wow. Oh, there's more things in there. Wait a minute. Oh dear, a big one. Okay, you can have that one now.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Doris Cohen. The enclosed is for Steve and his family to help them get through their medical emergency with Tanner. Thank you so much for all you do. Doris. Is that Doris? It's gotta be Doris. Oh, yeah, of course it's Doris. I don't have a Doris or Davis, but it's Doris. Doris Cohen. Thank you very much, Doris Cohen. I will put that. What's that? That's just a piece of the envelope. Okay, so that'll go in the Steve department, which is over here. We'll put that over there. Okay. Next problem. TD Bank, one of my favorite.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so screwed up on that. That's terrible. New federal threat to something. It's a high priority, Graham. What are we being threatened by? New federal threat to our movement. What's our movement? Compassionate choices. We'll worry about that later. That's another person looking for money. If you don't have a seat at the table, you're probably on the menu.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
That's a
Well,
nasty thought.
there's a picture of a whole bunch of men, Congress-type men. I can't get involved. And this is from Robert, oh, I know. Robert and Polly. They're long-time volunteers from here. Confirmation from GE donor. Yep. Wow, okay. Dear Carlene, enclosed check is our memory of Buddy, our son's dog, who was much loved and recently died. The enclosed check and GE match will help you to continue wonderful work you guys do. Our best from Polly and Bob. That's very nice. They live at Brooksby Village. Okay, so
Where's Brooksby Village?
Brooksby Village is down behind Walmart on 114.
Okay.
It's a very nice place. It's a very nice place with no imagination whatsoever.
Like in the architecture
No,
or design?
they used to have us come in there with animals, and then they decided that we really had to get certified by therapy dogs, which was okay. I suppose I could have done that. But then they insisted that we have stool tests and injections and Oh, they just didn't want us back there. That's exactly what that amounted to.
That's what it sounds
So
like.
we quit. I couldn't do it. Oh, thank you very much. And this is from Rhonda, from Alabama.
Help me, Rhonda, help you, Rhonda.
Oh, I see. Well, he only opened half of it here.
Sorry.
No,
Did I?
he really opened it strangely.
Did I?
Here's the top. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. That's what you get for skipping a day last time. Okay. Look at this. Here we go. Amazon basic pet training pads in 6 different languages, including Chinese.
Maybe the dogs can learn more languages.
Yeah. Huh, okay. Well, this is how you train your dog to pee on the pad, I guess. I don't know. You want that? Just
Sure, thank you so
There
much.
go.
Maybe I can pick up a few extra
Okay,
phrases
so here we have training pads. These training pads are also what I changed my bandage on.
Oh, that's great information. Thank you so much.
Well, it works. A great big flat green thing.
I guess.
Whatever.
If you need to pee
Okay, Debbie Cannon. Here we have Debbie Cannon presenting us a strange thing here. Wow, training pads, more of them. Wow.
Cowabunga.
How about that? We never had yellow ones before, did we?
I don't recall.
There's a piece of paper.
You should read it.
Debbie Cannon, Service Dog Project, 37 Boxford Road, Ipswich. I'm going to give her phone number. Well, that's very nice. Okay, we got them. Activated carbon. Holds 3 cups of liquid. Huh. Okay. Someday I would love to get a dog trained to pee on a pad. Because then I could take a pad and put it in the ladies' room at the airport and they'd pee on it. And I wouldn't have to run around the grassy area. Okay. Oh, good, I got water. I got water.
There you go.
Reese,
I got water. Woohoo! What's the problem with her?
she just had a bunch of like poop on, puppy poop on her boobs.
Oh, okay, her boobs are all soft and things.
Yeah.
There was a problem with the right front one. It had a little bit of hardness, and we were supposed to make sure they nursed on it.
She was on that side before.
Whatever, I think it was right front.
Where are you going?
Oh, that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that part.
Oh, that's right.
You go over there. We'll do something different today.
All right.
We'll see how adaptable these people are.
Hey, you know,
Okay.
we can do it. We can do it. Sue from Georgia.
We can help our little, at that moment that you make up, the shades of life are falling, it didn't care, What is that one? We can do it, we can do it, we can help our little, oh, never mind. Go ahead. Next.
Someone help us out, please.
Yep.
You might want to come over this way a little bit too, because I think you're. Oh no, you're good. You're good. We can see you.
I thought I was fine.
You're fine. All right. Sue from Georgia. Don't you move a GD inch. LON. No wonder poor Sizzle runs when you say basket. Too funny. Oh, I've missed Bill call the past few days. And when my internet died with a fried modem. Love it, and all the SDP people. And Doris says, I had a bone to pick with Doris, and I can't remember what it was about. It was some comment she made during the week.
Oh, Lord. Jesus, a couple days ago you was trying to remember a...
Yeah. It'll come to me, Doris. Anyway, that's a good one, though. I like that. All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
Blue Penguin. Dearest Carlene, the Powerball has rolled over to a minimum of $321 million Saturday night, and Mega Million is $243. Each ticket costs $2, and yes,
$2?
and if a nonprofit claims there are no taxes, per my past research.
Wow.
Well, we'll go buy some tickets. Punky from New York. How are Reese's chapped lips? I didn't know she had chapped lips.
She wasn't had a chap. She had an irritation on her lip.
Really?
I don't think it's a problem.
Okay. All right, so Rebel says, we have trainer talk and barn talk. Excuse me. Can we please have puppy talk? Is it possible to have the microphone turned on about 15 minutes a day at the same time every day in order to hear the puppies?
They're not making any noise.
They're really not, and you don't always know when they're going to be awake, so you know.
Yeah, when they start to bark, remind me, and I'll do it.
Okay.
When they have barking practice, that's kind of funny.
All right, Mew, Lee, and Carol Detron are all saying with question mark, Cinderella? Is that from Cinderella?
Could be.
It sounded like it.
Cinderella?
How did it go again?
We can help our Cinderella the moment that we wake up till shades of night are falling.
Yeah, that's good.
It isn't
Yeah.
any,
So,
yeah,
I think that Cinderella was the dead giveaway.
yeah, that's right. I didn't know that part until somebody told me.
Blue Penguin says, who's on first, what's on second, scooting chairs? Joan, what ended up being wrong with Willie and his back leg limp?
He heard it.
How is he now? Is he better?
Must be. I haven't
guess.
heard about it lately.
There you go. He's
That
fine.
happens.
Yeah, no, yeah, stuff happens. Barbara from Michigan, playing music does improve our IQ. I did a paper about this years ago in psychology class. Using sheet music trains your eyes and your brain to always look ahead and sharpens your senses to think ahead. The reason is you have to play the notes while reading the stanza bar. So in a way, it helps your memory, and also musicians read faster. And I know that they've done studies in Canada about kids that can read music and how much better they score in math. So there you go.
It's very painful. I had an awful time. My mother was determined that I learn to play the piano, which was a disaster, and then a clarinet in high school, so I'd be in the band and would go to football games and not get rowdy. So, but I have zero ability to go from sight to hand movements. And this is why I have so much trouble with sign language.
Ah.
I also have trouble with ping pong.
So hand-eye coordination.
I don't have sight to quick movement. I'm really quite retarded that way.
You should practice with video games.
I can't do them. I can't do them. I can watch hockey games and not know who has the puck or who's on which team. Football, I've gotten it down a little bit now. Not really too much, though.
So processing is slow.
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing, the old
Uh-huh.
I don't see any plan, I don't see any patterns, nothing. It's just all very confusing.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But I tried hard to learn to play piano. I even paid for my own piano lessons once. It didn't work. It was a waste of money. I can play. I mean, I have good pitch and things. I can play one-handed. I can play one. I can pick out any song with one hand, one finger. But not more than one. I was in chorus. I sang very well.
Yeah, you do have a good voice.
I could sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I can't play the clarinet.
could you read music?
I can. I know exactly what it's saying, but and it's me.
No, but I'm talking about like for singing. You can read?
Oh, I can read that because I'm only singing one note.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can do that,
All right.
and I can do harmony, and I can do those things vocally, but I certainly can't do it if my hands are involved.
Sing with your hands behind your back.
That's right. I have a sign language encyclopedia on my bed. So when I get sick of looking at the news, I try and do sign language to the news, and it doesn't work very well, but I'm still trying.
I'm not saying this about you, but for me, I know some of it I think is just age because I was trying to learn some phrases in a
I've
foreign
never been
language. Oh, okay. In a foreign language last week, and I just couldn't remember them. I kept going over and over, and I couldn't remember them. But anyway,
Ann speaks now 6 or 7 languages.
is that right? Oh God, I'm envious.
I speak one.
And it's a good one. Crafter, when?
Language.
Oh, that's your made-up language?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even going to try to figure that one out. Okay. Crafter wants to know when you expect the new pup to arrive.
The 7th.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
As soon as I figure out how to get.
To get it here.
Oh.
Jody!
That's
No?
it's coming pet air. Pet air, I've shipped
Yeah,
pet
right,
air
Reese?
before.
What's the matter, babe?
Somebody's coming.
I think she heard me say Jody.
Oh, whatever. No, it's coming pet air. My problem is I had to transfer money into the account that I use with PayPal, and that's going to take 3 or 4 days.
Oh.
So if I can't get it PayPal, that's going to be a problem. And there's just nothing you can do with my bank. My bank is just, they are in a lot of trouble. They just aren't doing stuff too well.
A lot of banks in trouble right now. Excuse me. Hey, Haley,
Yeah?
did Reese go out for the bathroom before?
Yep, she's eating food.
Okay, so she's just looking for somebody right now. Okay. All right. Blue Penguin.
Somebody must come here at this hour.
Oh, it's Linda. There we go.
Linda,
Here we go.
is that who she's worried about?
Hi, Benny. Hi, Ben.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hi, Ben. Don't worry. No one's going to go near your puppies. Hi, Chaos.
That lady who's out near the puppies either.
Good girl, Reese. Blue Penguin wants to know if I happened to see my grandbaby and did I get pictures. Yes, I saw him, and I got pictures.
Oh,
Well, sneak them to you at some point. Puppy Breath says barking practice. I love it.
right. We can get the sound on then.
Yep. Bobbity212 wants to know if you'll be trying the same with some bottle feeding with the poos.
It kind of depends on how things move along.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you kind of decide on. They look awful fat right now.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen them live, and yeah, they're little
They come
porkers.
along very nicely.
Yeah. Joan wants to know if Reese is leery of any of her puppy helpers. How has she been?
Well, when I went in there very quickly one day and just sort of sat down without thinking about it, she said, "Who are you?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Oh my, I'll back up and just think about this for a minute." And it took me a few minutes before I could touch the puppies.
Yeah, she growled at me when I first went in there, but then she recognized me, and she came over and kind of got in my face and lapped me, and so. B. Short says, your fingers and piano keys work like your fingers and keyboard.
I'm not very good at that either. We all know that, don't we?
If you play the piano the way you spell, we are in deep doo-doo.
It's bad. You don't know how much I correct either.
Yeah, but you know, I probably some of it is okay, Benny. Yeah, no doing on the keyboard. Thank you. Is spell check, because it comes up with the strangest corrections for some words. I'm telling you, the worst ones are like proper names. Sometimes, like, where did that come from? And then you realize you were trying to type a name. It's like, oh my God. Blue Penguin says, your piano thing, you never had a fear for safety, which is cool. Hand-eye quickness is a must.
Yeah, no. My sister used to beat me at ping pong all the time. I used to get so mad. Oh, I can barely play tennis. Not very well. I have the volume with tennis, but not the accuracy.
Volume. Oh!
No, I hit it. Sometimes it goes all over.
Sorry, Ben, I was playing tennis. Your breath broke. Hi, buddy. Oh, yours, I was playing tennis, it's okay.
Are we,
You're a good
what are we
boy.
doing here?
I'm getting affection from the dogs.
Are we all done?
Not yet. Oh, look. Oh, nice. Thanks a lot. All right. Don't put this down there. Okay. Dora says, I'm hanging my head in shame for picking on you when you weren't there. But I knew if you had been there, you would have removed your cap, rubbed your hair. Oh, that's what it was, yes. And said you couldn't have contributed much by selling your hair. Thanks for your great sense of humor. Yeah, I did laugh. I thought it was pretty funny. Damn it. No, I'm kidding. It was funny.
You have to have 18 inches of hair or something to sell it, don't you?
I'm never selling that, baby.
I know, but you're not even started.
I know. Well, I mean, I got a haircut last week and it was kind of amazing. But hopefully you must knock it off. But I'm not even close to it.
What is the problem?
Clip my armpits or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's okay, Doris. I still love you. All right. Barbara from Michigan. But not everyone should, she says, play music. Haha. Carlene has a great engineering mind. I can't put anything together, nor build, nor understand electricity. True. This is true. People have different talents.
I can do that stuff.
That's right.
I can do that stuff. I can't use the telephone. I've had a great deal of difficulty today with the telephone.
Tanner. Hi, Tanner.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? I hope you're feeling better.
He's getting better, they told me.
Good.
Steve told me.
Good. Joan wants to know if Benny and Sizzle sing in church.
Right. They only sing in the morning.
In the morning?
Yeah, they don't,
When you get them going?
yeah. Well, they get themselves going. He comes over to me and he just stands there, he says, now, then he starts in.
Well, you got him into the routine. He likes it.
He likes it.
Good boy. Sequin Pat, I'm sorry, Squim Pat says it would be funny if you could get Benny and Sizzle to sing to organ music, then take them back. You know, remember when they sang, well, I'm sorry, I said remember, so sorry. A couple of years ago when I played the Dogs Christmas Carol, the dogs, woof, 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 that got them going. That was great. Blue Penguin, raise your paw if you are used to Carlene-isms of the Daily Doggy. It is an interesting language, and we are all used to it. And Barbara says, hi, Tanner. And
We have an awfully good dinner coming. Not that I want to hurry you, but Tina sent us this wonderful ham thing.
yeah,
Honey baked ham.
honey ham.
And it's got green beans with stuff that sounded good and sweet potato something else.
Mm-hmm. So you're getting yourself all worked up now about the food, Not think about the food. All right.
And Cindy's here to make it come out right.
What?
The dinner.
Oh. Any other questions or comments or anything?
Okay.
Anna 1, Anna 2.
No, wait a minute. I told
All right, sorry, good.
Linda? Is she still here or she went? I told her a funny story today and I thought, I should tell that on mail call.
And now you can't remember what it was.
No. What the hell?
Let me text her and see.
That's the way it goes. Sometimes I don't even try. What are you going to do?
I'm going to text Linda and see if she's left yet.
She might be driving, and she shouldn't be texting you while she's driving.
Some people know how to do the voice thing in their cars.
Not everybody. What the hell was that? That was a funny story.
See if she could just jog
well.
her memories.
I'll remember eventually, like tomorrow or the next day. gonna take you forever to text it.
I can't do these little tiny numbers. Okay, see if she gets right back to us. Hang on, we got a couple of replies to people here. Stop it. Squim says, practice with Alexa, Rock of Ages.
I had my car stuck on Ave Maria for a very long time. That was very exciting. We're supposed to have a big storm tomorrow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been listening to it, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to get here. So maybe stay. I don't know.
It's supposed to rain.
The last thing this guy just said when I was listening on the radio a little while ago was, it's so borderline that we're talking about either 3 inches or 30 inches.
It didn't look that way on my thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be mostly rain, and I'm hoping. And
Let me show it. Back up here, and I'll get it up on there.
all right, airplanes going east to west and west to east.
Oh my God, I forgot that story. I can tell that story now.
Okay, well, look up the weather after. Tell the story.
You want the weather first?
No, do the weather. I mean the story first, so you don't forget anything.
The story. I might forget it. I was in a fancy restaurant in Washington, D.C. with my sister and brother-in-law. My brother-in-law was an extremely bright guy, had total recall of everything he ever saw or read or heard, which made him very obnoxious. Anyway, he was a chemical engineer to begin with, and then when he retired, he became a pilot of a small airplane. He bought a small airplane, and so he became a pilot of one of those things. So we were in this restaurant, and I don't know how we got going on the lighter-than aircraft that flew east to west around the world or something. And it flew from east to west, which was against the current. And he made the statement that they should have flown with the current so that they would have gone faster and the gas would have lasted longer. And I said, no. I don't know why I said no. I just love an argument because I knew nothing about it. But if you fly with the wind at your rump, you always have to use your gas because you have to fly faster than you've got to have wind going under your wings in that direction to keep the plane up. So if you're flying with the wind, you may get better gas mileage, but you're going to have to use your gas all the time. My theory, only from watching birds, flying against the wind, they fly up and then they coast down. That whole time, flying up, they flap their wings for just a short time, and then they'll coast for a very long time. And I think that's what they did to fly around the world. Well, he didn't like that idea. And I just kept saying, they flew my way. They went the way I thought was logical. They must have had some reason. I may have been wrong, but they must have had some reason. He got so mad and so aggravated about the whole argument that the guy in the next booth stood up and said, "What are you two, aeronautical engineers?" And he stood up and said, "She's a goddamn dog trainer." However, ever since that time, that entire side of the family, all I had to do was very quietly start singing, "They live it my way," and he'd blow up and scream and yell. It was kind of funny. They flew it my way. Anyway, that's a funny story.
I've always been interested about how they fly the arc routes, like up over.
Oh, well, that's something else again.
But still, it probably has.
I'm sure there's a reason, but in this case, if you fly with the wind at your rear end, you still have to make the air under your wings go at 150 miles an hour or something, or the plane is going to come down.
True.
Yeah. So if etc. So anyway, I just was watching pigeons fly around. That's all. that made me an expert to have them my way. Okay, so we're gonna look up the weather.
You gonna call 911 to look up the weather?
No, I'm not gonna call 911.
119.
Well, it's a big
Okay.
green mess.
Blue Penguin, tonight, rain, mainly after 11 p.m., patchy fog, blah, blah, blah.
What? Well, you're watching this,
The
look.
big thing is supposed to be the
Look.
wind. We're
Look
supposed to
right
have-
there, see, it's all, oh, it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't go away.
No, it's
It'll be
very slow
here.
moving.
Oh. Well, watch it curl. Are you watching it curl?
I'm watching the curl.
See it curling right back in, right at
Yeah,
us.
Exactly.
Yeah, if that was
Windy.
snow, that would be a bad thing, but it definitely the snow is up in New Hampshire and
You see
Maine.
where the border is of the snow and the rain. That's the thing that they're,
See, we are right, we're rain. See,
Yeah.
we're rain, and we stay rain.
well, I hope so.
See, it's Albany's gonna get hit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, even Worcester, they're saying is supposed to get close to a foot.
I'm sorry, I don't think so. This does not say Worcester's gonna get a foot. This says it's gonna be rain. They're making a foot of rain, because it's even red. It's green and red and
Okay.
yellow. And that's at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's gonna be pouring.
Yeah, it's tomorrow afternoon is when the cold air comes in.
Well, it's not there yet. I don't think so. That's just more rain.
I hope. But the one thing that is supposed to happen is that the winds are supposed to be very
But
high.
yeah, it looks like that's gonna be that whole kind of deal of going around in a circle is not a
Or
good thing.
Cape is,
Anyway, that's
gonna have
from
hurricane force winds.
Intellicast. Some pilot told me to watch that one. And I do. And they're pretty accurate.
I will look at it.
Okay, we all done? How's the food coming?
Julie White wants to know, are the donkeys going to have forever homes here, or are some going other places?
I don't know. I think these are ours. I have told Janine she's not to move any without my permission. She
Okay.
may get my permission. I don't know if they behave. She's trying to put together a donkey race here in Massachusetts, where you take these people who jog, like people who jog in Boston, jog with a donkey. And she's trying to get them to do that. Janine gets some idea like this. She generally can do it. Because they have these donkey races out in Colorado, and they're like 30 miles. And the donkeys are fine. The donkeys are built to go miles. You can get them to go 10 feet, you can go 30 miles.
That's true. Once they get going, they're
Once they get going, they're just bone and muscle, and
I need to get on.
they are supposed to be the fastest animal over a 30-mile course, over a cheetah and a lot of other things. Because they just float.
Steady.
You watch them move, and when they get running, they hardly touch the ground. Anyway, it should be interesting. Janine's always got something going on. The donkeys are just their personality is very much like dogs. They're intelligent. They're thinkers. There's a marvelous email there's a movie of a donkey lifting a bar off. I'm getting out of here. Goodbye. Get out of here.
The ham wins out.
All right.
Ham wins out.
And just
Go away.
let me know if
Thank
you want
you.
more of
Don't forget the
anything.
microphone.
I'm trying to get rid of those movies to begin with.
Good night, everyone.
There we go. Night.